Well, also to gathering revenge over what they did to Carlito last
Whoa!
week. Oh my goodness!
Unbelievable, unorthodox, but effective. Up and over goes Escobar.
Santos now, taking Montez off his feet. And again. Santos Escobar, what a competitor he is.
Once Escobar begins to roll, he's next to it. Impossible to stop. Super kick drops Montez.
You got to think the Street Profits and Montez Ford will feel the wrath of Lashley if he loses tonight. Santos now to the outside. Escobar.
Oh!
Double knees in the corner. Escobar could be thinking about the Phantom Driver to end this. Ford had it scouted.
Montez, oh, connects.
Escobar on spaghetti legs as Ford makes the climb. Santos answers.
Escobar from a height. Stares Montez in the eyes. Santos!
Wow.
Can he get quickly across? This could be the moment.
Yeah, Dawkins though. Angelo Dawkins pulling his partner out of harm's way.
Recognizing what Santos Escobar had inflicted on Montez Ford. To the outside now.
Glancing blow on the double axe handle on a fallen Montez Ford, but Escobar needs eyes in the back of his head as pertains to Angelo Dawkins.
Oh, and Dawkins pays dividends.
Oh, but look at
King
this.
Wild, Cruz del Toro joining the fray. Throwing hands at Dawkins.
Yeah, that didn't work out too well.
The powerhouse that is Dawkins, but there's Santos Escobar.
Escobar just flattened Dawkins, but get caught roll up.
Quickly inside now, shoulders are down.
The tights, Ford at the tights.
Here is your winner, Montez Ford.
And you had to expect this, the 2-on-1 assault now of Escobar.
I assure you.
You know what cool is?
Is he here?
Yes, he is. Carlito
With an equalizer. Talk about people with a score to settle.